A man walks into a bar naked. This is no ordinary man. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. That would normally hurt. Onto the grill. Little George Thorogood. Arnold successfully has the bike, a seemingly perfect place to leave the shotgun, and of course he's on no other than a fat boy. Here he is with John Connor, outrunning that one dude with the liquid metal from the semi. That looks like William Dafoe. The 2018 Fat Boy is a reoccurring Softail. It is a very popular bike. A little bit different than the 2017 Fat Boy. Some of the changes that they have this year are with the wheel. Before the Fat Boy had little holes in the wheels. Now the wheel is completely solid. The Fat Boy is known for this kind of like block right here where the headlight is. And they kept that. I think they kept it and they did a really cool job with making it sort of new. Now it has a little bit more aerodynamic look. And then of course, like any Fat Boy, they have the dual pipes. Now the Fat Boy comes in the 107 or the 114, like a lot of the new Softails do. And we just happen to have a 114 here. This one is $670 as shipped, and then fluids, you tack on another 30 pounds once it's ready to ride. 109 foot-pounds of torque. Now, the Lowrider has 110, I think the Heritage has 110. So this is like one little notch lower. I don't think it's gonna be anything that you can actually feel. The last video I made, I looked at paint sets, and I didn't realize that this store already has the Resurgence paint job. And then I queued it up for this video, and this product is no longer available. That's just how rare these paint sets are. Not rare, but limited. They only make about 150. I think this one they made around 200, if I'm not mistaken. But, oh no, it's gone. The product you're looking for is no longer available. Our designers continually crank out new limited edition products made in small batches to keep you and your bike looking fresh and unique. These products sell out fast, and once they're gone, they are gone. So select items may not be available due to their seasonality and seasonality. That word has never been used before. I did find a couple other dealerships that have them. This is the Resurgence. It's the sort of, I guess you would call that like a spray paint sort of graffiti style. We're gonna take ours out for a little ride and see how it feels. Here it is, the Resurgence Fat Boy. 114 cubic inch engine. This is number 108 of 150. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. Now, everywhere else in the world, it's either snowing or raining, but we have the silent killer, the pollen, and it's everywhere. Look at this bike. This bike's been out here for maybe 2 days. And look at that pollen. It's gross. Big tire. Kind of like a breakout tire. Got a polished metal look. Chrome on the air intake, chrome on the push rod covers. Everything else is that polished metal look. So unlike the Lowrider, these handlebars are a little more difficult to adjust. You still can adjust them to roll them back or roll forward, but they don't have the same gauge that the Lowrider has. Pricing for this motorcycle, if you get it in vivid black, it's $19 for the 107 and a little over 20 grand for the 114. Like most other Softails and most other Harleys, if you get it in a different color, one of the specialty colors other than vivid black, it's around $400 more. Since this one is the Resurgence, it's a few grand extra. Since this is the 114 that I'm riding, I'm going to go over 114 specs. The cubic inch on this bike is 1868. ABS, advanced braking system, does come standard on both the 107 and the 114. It has a 5-gallon tank, which would get a conservative rider about 400 miles. It has a 5-inch analog speedometer, and with the digital gear, digital odometer, digital fuel level, digital clock, trip, your range, and of course a tachometer indicator. I am currently pulling up on our new location, which we will be moving into the summer of 2019. It is the old 49th flea market. But all this land that I'm driving is going to be part of the 9.5 acres that Bird has purchased and is now building on. These buildings back here will be where our service department is, and this will all be covered from our showroom. Showroom's on the right, service on the left. There'll be a covering over both of them. And there'll be like a little aquarium fish tank type glass where you can actually watch your your bike's being worked on. Let me see if I can go off-roading a bit to go to the main area. So that's going to be the new showroom, new home of Summer 19, the whole thing. It's pretty huge. It used to be a flea market. All this is going to be parking. It's going to be basically a giant metal tent over that. And this is going to be called the drag strip, where you actually turn into the dealership, and Bert is putting a giant water tower right so you can see it better from the road. As of right now, it's just a bumpy, sandy wasteland, but give it a year, and this is going to be just about complete. If you're looking for a really rare bike that sticks out and you're willing to pay for the paint job, for the custom paint job that Harley-Davidson makes 150 of, this may be your bike. Terminator rode it. He was pretty happy with it. I'll see you guys next time.